last year against Redwoods, had 16 saves, and there's a lot of continuity with the defense here of the Whipsnakes. Like the three defenders in front of him, he also played college lacrosse at the University of Maryland. His counterpart this afternoon, Tim Troutner, was a bit of a surprise. He started last year. He was a fourth-round draft pick, and as a rookie, won the job in camp. No surprise he's back now as a veteran defending the goal for the Redwoods. About to get started here inside Zions Bank Stadium in Utah.
And let's work through this, because once we get out there, we want to make sure we respect each other, and it's about lacrosse.
Big storyline for Redwoods in the offseason, the retirements of everything, perhaps the best of all time. Greg Gurenlian at the face-off position, so they drafted one, and they also drafted one in the entry draft in addition to rookie Peyton Smith. This is Greg Pasculjan at X going up against Joe Nardella, the veteran for Whipsnakes. Scooped up by Ty Warner. Ty Warner back on defense, and the Redwoods have the ball for the first time. Last year, so look for him to dish it out as well. Mike Chanichuk with it. Topped the league in two-pointers last year. Rolling to his left, thought about it, goes down. And now kicks it up top. Shot clock down to 15. A shot and saved by Troutner.
Take those shots early in the shot clock.
This is Brad Smith, last year's second-round pick out at Duke. And there's your first goal of the championship series in the first game he's played in the PLL.
The #2 guy on my board last year. And this is why. He brings so much versatility. He's a kind of traditional downhill dodger midfielder, or at least you think he is, but meanwhile, he can play attack, he can invert. There, you see him go behind the cage to his left hand.
He's on the field right now with Todd Harris.
Brad, you get the first goal of the match. Take us through what happened and how you found yourself so open as they score another.
Knocked down to the ground. Physical Redwoods defense. Flags come out, though. Another shot taken and another score. Joe Nardella.
The Redwoods with one guy each in the box. They dinged Young and Garnsey, so both of them went for a minute, so a lot of green.
Kavanaugh has the ball knocked away. That's Michael Earhart, LSM of the year last year. And here come the Whips in transition. Shot clock now inside of 10 seconds, down to 7. Miles Jones winds it up, tucks it under, jump shot, goal! Nat St. Laurent has been waiting for that since he traded with Chaos for Miles back on February 29th.
And incredible patience here by Jones. You're going to see this big hitch. All the Whips fly out at him thinking that, hey, shot clock's running down. He's got to shoot this. He's got to get this off. So incredible patience there by Jones, and then accuracy. You see that strong overhand changing planes, high to low, nails the pipe.
8-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Ryder knocked to the ground. Kavanaugh with it now. Nice move to get inside and score. Matt Kavanaugh, 2 games against the Whips last year, had 5 goals, and there's his first this year.
You talk about shifty. I mean, once Kavanaugh catches this ball, this juke move right here just leaves Lacasio in his tracks.
This week, we've enjoyed having you on the sideline last year, sometimes as a guest analyst. So put on your analyst hat here a little bit. What have you seen here in the first quarter?
Yeah. Well, here we go. There's a goal by Zed Williams. He's new to the PLL. Native American player that embodies the indigenous peoples here that are the creators of the game.
Offensively, their first goal came from Miles Jones, who has the ball right now, thinking about it from way out.
Offsides, going the other way, so sloppy turnover there.
And a wind-up and then a save from Tim Troutner. Clean save, and then the release to big Sergio Perkovic. Matt Rambo, the MVP, has been quiet so far. Led the PLL in points and assists last year. This is Mike Chanichuk up top. Winds up a 2. Tim Troutner got a piece of it. Whips there at X to pick it back up. New shot clock, which is now at 45. A lot of the names you got used to seeing here last year: Connor Kelly, Ben Reeves, Drew Snyder. They are all Water Dogs. We'll see them play tomorrow afternoon on NBC against Paul Rabel's Atlas team. Brad Smith had it knocked away. Nice defense there by Garrett Apple. Led the league in that category last year. Brent Adams. Good kick inside. Ryder Garnsey with a chance. Cal Bernlor stays hot in goal. Big Miles Jones kicks it back to Kyle Harrison, couldn't hang on. Scoops it back up, shot clock at 2, and he scores! Kyle Harrison nails the 2 with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Nice move by Cavanaugh, already with 1 goal, and there's his second. Today. Another goal inside, that's Clark Peterson, and the Redwoods are on a roll. There's the first for Matt Rambo. That's Bernhardt. Nice pass inside, look at that textbook. And finishing from the defense, that's Tim Muller. Whips led 3-0, but it's been Redwoods in this second quarter. They just turned it over, and this is Michael Earhart. 10 seconds, good pass there. Pass, score! Zed Williams, his second of the day.
It just an errant pass by Jones. I'm not sure exactly what was going on there, but you advance the ball, and Earhart, so unselfish. You got to respect his 2-point threat, so you got to rotate to him. And Williams, here you see, again, his ability to stretch the field. He brings a new element to this offense. He's so slick.
Zed Williams with it already with 2 goals. Inside of 5, fighting to get inside. Backhand tied, another. Zed Williams, have an afternoon.
As I stated, plenty of time here. You'll see this little pick by Rambo. Williams starts running behind, and then Eppel, kind of an ill-advised over the head, allows Williams to roll back and shoot this nifty backhander. Far pipe. Unbelievable effort there by Williams, but great awareness and patience.
We did not have possession.
Whips once again, and that's Jay Carlson showing up for the first time. His first goal of the day.
I hear you. Yep.
Garnsey with it. He's had virtually 0 success from that spot. Another save for Bernlohr off the Clark Peterson catch and release.
3 saves in 1 possession alone. So you got to kind of tip your cap to Bernlohr. Left side of your screen.
Next one.
Just explodes off of his line, punches with that top hand.
A wind up and a shot and a goal. John Haas with his first.
That's like 4 knock-it-offs, and it's not me any other times. At one point, knock-it-offs got to be fun.
John Haas had 3 against the Redwoods in the title game last year. His first of the season, a rocket. Whipsnakes taking control. He's had virtually 0 success from that spot. Another save for Bernlohr off the Clark Peterson catch and release.
Conversation was happening in the 4th. It'd be different ball of wax.
Oh, the Whipsnakes, Joe Nardella putting on a clinic. He's 14 for 16.
Yeah, and those are the ones, if you're the Redwoods, you're like, we got to win that 50-50 ball, right? Like,
John Haas just scored, thinking about firing one more time. Finds his way in and scores again.
Great feeder. I think it's so great about the PLL. It's not just the goals, but the assists and the defense and the goaltending. So just great players at every position.
Boy, speaking of assists, Bill, we saw a great pass right there, and somehow the Redwoods got the ball to the back of the net too. I know you can see the screen there as well. We're going to take another look at this. So I'm tired of Ryan talking about highlights, so you take it.
Yeah, I mean, that's those layups on the crease, and you can't allow those goals, and that's just, nice.
Pretty nice balance.
Yeah, pretty good, and you had great teams at Navy, so, it was a lot of fun to watch, watch those games growing up, watch those kids play that, I played against in high school.
Sergio Perkovic winds up and nails a 2. And, Coach, he's from the Detroit area. And am I correct in thinking that when you were an assistant for the Lions in the 70s, you also coached some high school lacrosse there in Detroit?
Yeah, I coached for 2 years at Detroit Country Day. we didn't have anybody like him. I think the biggest guy we had was about 170 pounds, but you look at guys like, Jones and Pergovic and Rabel and all that.
Whips were on a 7-0 run. Miles Jones thought about that one. Power play here for Redwoods. How about that save?
Unbelievable job there by Bernlohr, just staying big, staying tall.
Second round pick. Pair of defenders, spins around, finds himself open. Patience and accuracy from Max Tuttle. Max Tuttle, a new addition for Jim Stagnita's Whipsnakes. Sneaks it over Tim Troutner.
Students, and so.
And there he is with the ball.
Oh, wouldn't that have just been perfect, Paul? I mean, come on. Harvey, we need you to bury that one.
Cal Bernlohr having too strong of an afternoon. Vic, who has it right now, had a big two-pointer. Lefty off the ground, and Cal Bernlohr comes up with another save.
Another save, and he really bailed out his defense. That's a tough matchup for Camizzi.
Meanwhile, Redwoods play twice before that.
Oh.
Look at the passing there inside. Janitchuk, terrific assist.
This wasn't a pass. This was a shot at another team. Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, it's a pass. But, I mean, look at the velocity on this ball. I mean, he wings this in there.
Redwoods led by a couple early, but the Whipsnakes, it was a 3-0 lead at the start, and at the end, they're up by 4 on Redwoods. So the Whips, as defending champs, move to 1-0 in group play. At St. Lorenz Redwoods, they fall to 0-1, and they're back soon. They play Monday against Chaos and Tuesday evening against Chrome. That's going to do it for Game 1 of the 2020 PLL Championship Series. It was a rematch of last year's title game, and it was pretty much all Whipsnakes. New whip, Zed Williams with 3 goals, and Joe Nardella dominated at X.